In case you didn't know, the Seekers are back, up there with acts that weren't born when the Melbourne group were at their peak in the 60s. With a multi-million-dollar recording contract already signed, Australia's hottest young video directors and CD producers are bringing the band to 90s audiences. Richard Fitzgerald has this exclusive preview of the Seekers' new video and CD single, The Far Shore.
We didn't have the chance to say goodbye, but how were we to know?
These pictures are literally hot off the editing machine. The clip for The Far Shore, the new song for the Seekers, still isn't finished. It won't be released for another 2 weeks.
We've come a long way together. We've travelled many roads through wonderful worlds and still have many more to go.
There is a rich visual legacy of Australia's own 60s supergroup.
Swinging down the street so fancy-free. There is a season turn for the carnival is over.
Their achievements are now legendary. The first Aussie song to reach #1 in the UK and the USA, playing to the biggest crowd ever in the Southern Hemisphere, 200,000 people at the Myer Music Bowl, and then reaching hundreds of millions of people worldwide at the 1994 AFL Grand Final.
Nowadays, there is that band there that we've seen, so many times on television and got the records. Do you feel you're competing with yourselves in a way in terms of expectations of what the public want?
I don't think so, not really with ourselves. I think what we're competing with is the different format on radio now. Even the Beatles have a problem there because in England, the major stations there didn't want to play their latest track, for instance, because it didn't fit the format of the station. So I think that's probably the biggest thing that we have to, like every other artist, has to compete with, whether you're going to get heard on the airwaves.
With the announcement of the new multi-million-dollar recording deal last week, it took the Seekers no time to get back in front of the cameras.
Set. Playback.
We didn't get around to say the word.
Just hit the rewind on the split.
Okay, here we go.
Even though you guys have been filmed so many times, is it true that this is actually your first clip?
This is the very first clip, yes, because back in the 60s there weren't such things as clips. So we made one thing for Top of the Pops once. They came and filmed us on location just to use on that program once, but that was it.
All the vision that survives is from television specials featuring the band.
Just watching the interaction that's been going on, there seems to be a real group dynamic. Can you just describe what that dynamic is?
Yes, we were all freezing together out there. There's nothing like having a 40-knot gale through your hair. Well, we just have fun, It's just sometimes very hard not to laugh when you look at each other. I laugh when I look at them.
The Seekers signed the largest ever record deal in Australia to an Australian record company. The deal is for a 3-disc box set as well as 2 CDs of new material.
The bottom line is that if you sell the product, you get a royalty rate that we've agreed with BMI, which is the best you can possibly get in the industry. But you've still got to sell the records.
The band will start to spend their money on searching through hundreds of songs that will be whittled down to 12 and then released in late 1997 or early 98. EMI, the company signing the cheques, believes there is a growing audience.
An estimate is that 30% of your audience, a third of your audience, is under 30.
That's our observation, isn't it, June?
Oh,
it's from over
Absolutely.
100 concerts every night, 25 to 30%. And interestingly enough, they are more often than not were the people that came backstage to have a chat.
It's a 21-year-old who's actually put the Seekers homepage on the internet, somebody over in England.
Yeah.
Yes, good luck to them.